Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to design a brand new product, just like we always do, with style, skill, and professionalism. Then, we'll publish it on Etsy and Amazon KDP to make our store packed with fresh, exciting products that buyers will love. Word search books are making thousands of dollars every single day, and I'm sure you've already noticed that. Whether they're made for kids or for adults, these books are booming lately. Sellers are now creating word search books for both kids and adults because these activities are fun for everyone. So it's absolutely essential for your store to have at least a few word search books. You can easily create 5 or more books of this type, targeting either children or adults. For example, you could choose a very specific niche and just build a word search book around it. In this video, we'll focus on creating a kids word search book. If you take a look at Etsy and Amazon right now, you'll see this type of book brings in hundreds of thousands of sales every single day. Stick with me until the end of this video because, as always, I've got a special gift for you. I'm going to show you exactly how to design these books easily and quickly using my own personal method that makes everything super fast. And honestly, I don't think anyone else creates this type of activity book this fast. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and leave a positive comment to keep me motivated. Your support is what keeps me going and allows me to bring you even more awesome content. I really hope you're enjoying my videos. Let's now quickly, so we don't waste any of your valuable time, head over to Canva and create a brand new design with dimensions 8.5 by 11 inches. Stay focused with me until the end, because every step matters. First, we're going to add a title to the page. If you've watched my previous videos, then you already know I love keeping things simple. That's why I prefer placing my titles on a clean, straight line. I'll press the letter L on the keyboard to add a straight line to this blank page. Then, I'll round both ends of the line using the control panel at the top of the page. After that, I'll adjust the thickness, reducing it from 4 down to just 1. Next, to add the title, I'll press T on the keyboard to insert text onto the page. I'll type the title I want for this design. For example, Wild Animals Word Search. Then, I'll change the font to one I love using for kids, Genty Sans. Instead of plain black, I'll change the title's color to bright red and add a black outline around it. This makes the design so much more attractive, especially for children. After that, I'll simply drag the title upward so it sits right above the line. And just like that, our page title is done. Notice with me, the first page always takes a little longer to set up, but after that, all we need to do is duplicate the pages and make small edits. That way, everything moves much faster and more efficiently. Now it's time to design the word search activity itself. In each page, we're going to place 6 words. And to keep everything clean and organized, we'll arrange these words inside a table. I really don't like randomness. I love structured, neat designs. So let's make it look professional. We'll head over to the Elements section in Canva and scroll down until we find Tables. Then, we'll insert a table onto the page. Since we only need 6 words per page, we'll reduce the number of table cells until it has exactly 6 cells. How do we do that? Easy. Just right-click on the extra rows and select Delete Row. And done. After that, I'll drag the table down to the bottom of the page because that's where the words are usually displayed in this type of activity. Then I'll resize it slightly by dragging it with the left mouse button to make it fit nicely across the width of the page. You can also adjust the thickness of the table lines from the top toolbar. I'll set the line thickness to 1 instead of 2, and then change the outer border of the table to 2 weight stroke. This gives the table a clean, sharp, and more beautiful look, perfect for a kid's activity page. Now it's time to design the main table that will hold all the letters. And this one goes right in the center of the page. Just like before, we'll insert a new table, but this time we'll make it 15 by 15. This size is perfect for a word search activity. To set it up, we'll increase the number of columns and rows until we reach 15 columns and 15 rows. It's super easy. Just right-click and select Add Column and Add Row repeatedly until the table reaches the final size of 15 by 15. But make sure to count carefully once you're done, because one small mistake here can mess up the entire design, and we don't want that. This step is very important, and you'll understand why in just a moment. Once we've added the required number of cells, I'll drag the table right into the middle of the page and shrink it slightly to make it fit nicely. To adjust it more freely, we'll go to the table spacing option at the top and set the spacing to 0. This part is crucial for making everything line up perfectly. After that, we'll reduce the line thickness of the table to 1 instead of 2, and then set the outline border thickness to 2, exactly like we did earlier with the 6-word table. And just like that, the hardest part of the design is now done. Our tables are ready, and we're just a few simple steps away from completing the entire page. Now we'll add the two tables, the words table and the letter grid. For the bottom table, put the 6 words in order: lion, tiger, bear, zebra, deer, and wolf. These are the animals I'll use for this page. Simply type them into the cells of the bottom table, increase the font size a little, and change the word's color to red to make the page more visually appealing for kids. Done. The 6 words are now in the bottom table, and those are the words the child will look for in the big grid in the center of the page. Next comes the step you might think is hard, filling the middle grid with letters. But we'll do this automatically, so it's actually very easy. Just follow me slowly as I explain each step. Remember, once you build the first page, designing the rest won't take more than a couple of minutes each. We're going to head over to Google and search for Word Search Generator. Then we'll click on the second website, and here, pay close attention. We'll paste the 6 words we chose into this big box, making sure each word is on a separate line. Next, we'll change the number of rows and columns to 15, because that's exactly the number of cells we used when designing our grid on Canva. So don't forget to adjust this setting. After that, in just seconds, we'll hit the Create button, and like magic, the website will automatically generate a ready-to-use word search puzzle. And the surprise? It also creates the solution page for you completely free. So don't worry, this tool won't cost you a thing. Now focus carefully. This next step is super important. I'll copy all of the word search letters that the website generated in order, starting from the top left corner, letter by letter. Then I'll go to ChatGPT and ask it to place these letters into a 15 by 15 table for word search activities. In just seconds, ChatGPT will perfectly arrange the letters inside the grid. Why do we do this? Because if you try to paste the letters directly from the generator into the Canva grid, they'll all be placed into one single box. And we need each letter to sit inside its own cell to fill the puzzle correctly. That's why this ChatGPT step is crucial. Once the letters are arranged, I'll click the copy icon at the top right on ChatGPT, then head back to Canva. Here's the key part. I'll paste the letters starting from the very first box at the top left of the big table. All I need to do is click that cell and press Ctrl+V on the keyboard. And boom, like magic, the entire grid fills up beautifully with the letters. Now we have a complete word search activity page ready to use. If I want to add a solution page to my book, I'll simply duplicate this page. Then I'll return to the generator website, open the solution view, and find the words' locations. Back on Canva, I'll change the color of the solution words, for example, to red, so they're clearly marked. And just like that, we've created 2 clean and professional word search pages in no time. Honestly, I don't think anyone on YouTube has ever explained this automatic method this easily and this neatly. And now, let's get to the special gift I promised you at the very beginning of this video. Yes, I didn't forget. It's a file containing 100 word search ideas for kids, and I'll leave the download link completely free in the pinned comment below this video. Let's quickly design one page together from this file so I can show you exactly how to use it. Remember, the first page always takes the most time, but after that, everything becomes super fast. Let's choose the fruits word search. First, I'll duplicate the page, then change the title in just a second. After that, I'll go back to the file, copy the 6 words, and paste them directly into the bottom word box on the page. Quick and easy. Next, we need to update the letters inside the main grid to match the new words. So we'll go back to the same word search generator website we used before, paste the 6 words into the big box, making sure each word is on a separate line, and set rows and columns to 15 again. And just like that, in one click, the site will generate a brand new word search puzzle. I'll copy the letters it gives me, go to ChatGPT, and ask it to place them inside a clean, organized 15 by 15 table. In seconds, it's ready. Then I'll copy the table, go back to Canva, and paste it starting from the top left cell in the big grid by pressing Ctrl+V. Boom! The letters are replaced instantly with the new ones. If we want to add a solution page, we'll duplicate the page, go back to the generator site, check the solution view, then mark the answers in a different color, just like before. And as you can see, it takes less than 2 minutes to design a stunning activity page. Sure, there are tons of websites on Google where you can make word searches, but none of them give you this clean, professional layout so easily. If you tried to create this same page manually, you'd probably spend at least 30 minutes placing letters one by one. But with this method, it's automatic, it's beautiful, and it's fast. After we finish designing the book, the next step is to download it as a PDF and upload it for sale on platforms like Amazon, Etsy, and many other marketplaces. And if you want even more winning product ideas, the kind nobody else is explaining on YouTube, just head over to my channel. You'll find tons of powerful, easy to create products you can start selling today. I'll see you in a brand new video very soon. Take care and bye for now.